So, do you guys have days without any motivation whatsoever? I wish I could just sleep away the rest of the day. I know that sounds cynical, but I don't care. Oh, God. I hate having neighbors because you have to say hi to them, like, for no reason at all. See, if I was in a better mood, I wouldn't mind saying hi. But right now, I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you, goddamn, I have to wave. So I found this little cardboard container that I was saving for no reason at all. I have a lot of those. And so I was like, hey, you could use that to prop up your camcorder. And so that's what you're resting on right now, babe cakes. Did you know that, Vortex? I'm sure you don't because you can't see yourself. Yeah, it's probably going to fail at some point because everything that I do that's like makeshift DIY thing usually ends up failing at some point because it's a makeshift DIY thing, but at least I didn't pay the government, right? Oh, God. Okay, so I have a confession to y'all. And you guys are going to be shocked to all hell whenever you hear this confession. If Marianne Williamson gets the Democratic nomination, I'm probably going to vote for her. Because I really want somebody to run the country that's so very obviously on acid, and I'm really not joking. I think that she's so fucking cool. And she's like a genuine hippie. Like, she's taken this totally spiritual approach to everything, which I think is fucking awesome. I think that that's what this country needs. And like, yeah, she says stuff that's a little wacky, but I mean, so does President Trump, so I think it's okay. All right. It is more obvious what you're doing, though. You do know that, right? Whatever. If a cop pulls me over, I'll just have to deal with it, you know? Whatever. It's worth it. It's worth it, Vortex. It's worth it. I love you so much. People like her a lot. People like her a lot because she's genuine, you know? And she's different. She's got something new to add to the table. Elizabeth Warren, though she has a lot of credibility, she's far too angry. Like, Jesus Christ. She and Bernie are just fucking livid all the time. And I mean, is that what it means to be a socialist? You're just fucking raging? Like, you just get asked a simple question, you just start yelling? I didn't even see the whole thing. I've just seen snippets. Don't worry, I'm gonna watch the whole thing. I don't just rely on the snippets, okay? I hate how people do that. Like, they think that they're informed, but they don't actually watch the whole thing. Like, that's what they did with that fucking Kavanaugh hearing. And so many people just said, oh yeah, he's fucking guilty. I'm like, because you watched the SNL version and you don't like Trump, so he's guilty. Like, that's ridiculous, man. Oh my God. So they're reconstructing the ghetto. I guess this is good. Yeah, man. When will they do this in Baltimore? I'm not laughing at them. I'm really not. They live in a horrible situation over there. And everybody knows that. So why are they in denial of that shit? Oh yeah, because Trump acknowledged it. I forgot. Now, is he wrong to like go after people the way he does? Probably. It's immature. That's what it is. It's very immature. But it is funny though. Like I said before, I think it's funny. Like everything I think is funny. Even when it's not funny, it's still funny. Because of how silly it is or how predictable it is. Really, I laugh at stuff because of how easily predictable it is. And yet, everybody seems to be so shocked whenever these things happen. People are so shocked that psychiatric drugs don't actually work. I mean, I don't understand why this stuff is so hard to understand. And I know I've mentioned that before. I mean, I do get annoyed, and sometimes it does make me angry. But more than anything, I'm just amused by it because of how just how clueless everybody seems to be. And then they play the victim about stuff that they're clueless about because they don't do their motherfucking research, man. They don't do their motherfucking research. And they have a fucking phone that they can do research on all the time. Like, if they were in a motherfucking cave, they could do research. Sitting in traffic. I wouldn't advise it now in Tennessee, but sitting in traffic, they could do research. Waiting in line, they could do research. I guarantee you, people aren't looking shit up whenever they wait in line at Starbucks, you know? They're just like on some stupid ass social networking site. So yeah, forgive me for not giving a fuck about humanity. Humanity's fucking doomed, you know? If like they're utilizing this very incredible piece of technology to look up more shit to keep them completely misinformed and clueless about what's actually going on. And it's not just that they're clueless about the world and politics and all that shit. It's like they're clueless about themselves. That's the kicker, man. They are completely clueless about who they are, which is why they'll believe anything you tell them, which is why they fall so easily into the identity politics crappy crap, you know? But I was thinking about it, all politics is identity politics, because like if you identify as a Republican or a Democrat or an independent or libertarian or a socialist or whatever the fuck, like that's an identity, right? So how can they just limit identity politics to like variations of your identity involving gender and race and sexual orientation and shit like that? I mean, it's way more involving, you know, everything. Politics is identity politics. There's no way around it. Anyway. See, I always like want to talk about something else. It's like, no, just talk about what you want to talk about, baby cakes. Baby cakes. Baby cakes. Okay. Let's see here. I want to show you guys what I've done. What I've done with the place. I put the, what's it called? Fat quarter. I put the fat quarter on my, I wonder if I can, I don't think I can stretch it that far. My other seatbelt, the one on the passenger side, has Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fabric wrapped around, so it, you know, it's more comfortable. It's more comfortable for those that are daring enough to ride around in the car with me. So bold, so brave. Way braver than anybody sending the metoo hashtag. Was that cold? Was that better? I just gotta tell you guys something. Speaking of a Me Too moment, I was telling this other YouTuber this shit. I appreciate you if you watch me. I don't care what the reason is. Even if you want to just watch me poop. You're a little weird. You're a little bit of a freak, but that's cool, baby. I'm a freak too, just not in that way. I have a love porno inside my head. It doesn't involve pooping though, but it involves other things. Like making love. Making love. But, it's like, me telling on myself that, like, yeah, I masturbate in public, or me telling on myself that, like, anything and everything that I talk about is not hard for me to talk about, but the whole, like, rhinotelexomania shit, that's, like, I mean, the thing is, I was thinking about it, all this stuff remains stigmatized because people don't talk about it, you know? And they don't talk about it in a way that's not like, pop a pill! There's gotta be a pill for that! Take a pill! That'll fix it! How about a pill? How about drugs? Are you on drugs? Get some drugs! You'll be fine, just take some drugs! It's like, that is the solution for so many people on so many things, like, fucking every motherfucking thing. So, I was thinking about that, because, like, that is, like, the solution for people that have obsessive compulsive disorder of any kind. They suggest a bunch of medication. But that doesn't fix the problem, man. I'm on my sanctuary, the DD. I'll be right back.